Hi, everybody. Hi, it's me. Are you all there? Hello. Oh my gosh, I always worry at this point that I'm like sitting here talking to myself because I haven't turned something on. So I'm gonna wait until hopefully a couple of I can see two people are watching. So yay, Bella Rivette. Hi, lovely to see you. Thanks for joining. Sorry, that sounded insincere, but it was very sincere. Laura Houston, hi Laura. Nice to have you with us. I wanted to do this Facebook Live sort of at this time so that I caught you all. I think 8 o'clock here in the UK is about 4. Oh no, it's earlier than that in the States. You're kind of about 4 or 5 hours behind us. Hi Cindy, hi Sylvia. Yeah, everyone in the States is about 4 or 5 hours behind. So I think this is kind of quite a good time to do it so that we catch all of our Australian girls. Oh no, we're a bit late for that. Yeah, 10 hours ahead. So it's 6 a.m. in Australia right now. I don't think there's many people, but there are people that don't sleep. So anyway, hi. So, hi Bella Yvette, lovely to see you too. You've been very quiet, I've missed you. I haven't seen you around very much, so it's maybe me because I haven't been around very much. Hi Janie. We've got admins in the group. Hi Shmita and Corey and Sandra, everybody. So lots of the design team here, which is fab. So really nice to speak to all of you guys. Hi Sandra. Corey in the Netherlands. So we've got people from all over. We've got Canada. Susan Denning, I missed you. Hi, I don't know where you are. So we've got everyone. We've got people in the Netherlands, in Europe. I think we've got the UK. I think we might have Canada. We've got the States. Don't know anywhere. I think that's it for now. I don't know. Anyway, hi everybody. So at least I'm not talking to myself, which is really good. I'm a little bit wired. I've not actually had any tea. I came home ridiculously late and I have just had no time to prep for this at all. So you'll have to just bear with me. I kind of wanted to do this differently, but I just haven't had time. And this is me going off on a whim, doing some, I'm like this, I'm a crazy person. I just suddenly, we have all these plans and then I just suddenly change my mind and I go, no, I'm going to do it now. I'm very impulsive. Oh, we've got lots more people. Elaine Parker, hi. Carolyn Carrot, hi. I can't see any more. My list's getting too long. Let me just say hello to a couple more. Oh, Lou's here. Hi, Lou. Barbara Collins. Hi, Barbara. Oh, we've got lots of regulars here. I don't always speak to you all, but I do know the regular names. So all of you. Oh, hi, Anita. Nice to see you too. So anyway, nice to see everybody. And I hope it's finally stopped raining if you're in the UK. It's actually quite a nice evening here. Well, not too bad a night here. I'm hoping that the rain has gone for the week because it has been freezing today. So anyway, I just wanted to do this Facebook Live because I don't do enough. And Lou and I have been sort of discussing this and we're both going to try and do loads more videos for you. We really want to sort of try and do some more tutorials and things like that. And we're going to kind of change things around a little bit. So hopefully over the next sort of month or so, you'll start to see us doing more videos for you, which we think we know is really important. We know it's what you want. Lots of step-by-steps. So I don't want to witter on too much and drag on too much like I always do. I want to get straight down to tacks of what I want to show you. But just in case you haven't visited the Polkadoodles blog, which you can get via the homepage of the website now, we have a new blog post nearly every day on the Polkadoodles blog now for you with lots of inspiration and just really good ideas of things that you can make. So in addition to doing the challenge blogs every week that we've got, so we've got Pink Gems, we've got the Polkadoodles. Pink Gems is on a Saturday every 2 weeks. Polkadoodles is every Friday. Digi Tuesday is every Tuesday with your code. And then we've got We Love to Create, which is the mixed media challenge at the end of the month. So with all of those things, we kind of bring you all of those to try and encompass lots of different things, so that we've got some digi stuff, we've got some mixed media, we've got some non-digital stuff in there as well. So hopefully we're bringing you lots of inspiration all the time, because that is why all of those are there and why we do them week in, week out. And we have an amazing design team. I never thank them enough. You know, there's about 30 amazing ladies that all love Polkadoodles and slog their little crafty fingers off for me every week, bless them, and they're all ace. So, you know, big thanks to them. And we've got a whole new load of people that are doing the Polkadoodles blog for us now as well. So we've kind of reinstated that to bring you even more content. And, you know, it's so important for us to do that. It's really important to me that we inspire you. If you're buying our products, I want you to use them. I don't want them sitting there on a shelf. Anyway, so with that in mind, we have a new launch for you. So I don't know if you've all, well, presumably you've seen your emails. I dropped an email out today to you all. These were actually supposed to launch on Her Chanda at the end of the month, and we will have them on Her Chanda if there's any left. But I decided, no, I want to launch these. I want to do them. We're going to do them today. So this was kind of like all a bit of a last minute rush today to do this. So hopefully you're going to love them. I love these. So as I said on the email today, we have some brand new dies for you. They're all in the shop, ready for you to buy. And I think you're going to love these. They're one of those sets of dies, I think, that you kind of look at them and you think, oh, yeah, well, I maybe have something similar to some of these. But actually, when you start using them, you realise how good they actually are and how many different ways you can use them. And these are actually some that I really, really wanted to bring for a very long time. So, and also some of these are things that you've been requesting quite a lot as well. The first one I'm going to show you. So let's get to it. Don't want too much waffle, do we? So we have new dies. I think we've got 9 sets in total. So I'm going to just kind of like go through them with you so that you know. I want to introduce you to them, because you buy these things and then you think, what am I going to do with it? I can't remember why I bought it. You know, and there's nothing worse. I do it myself. I buy stuff, I get it home, I think, oh yeah, because I bought it 3 days ago and I remember, or a week ago, and I remember why I bought it at that point. And then I can't use it there and then. I put it on my desk, and it might even be clothes and things, and I put it on my desk, and then I don't use it straight away, and a month later I'm like thinking, why did I buy this? There was some reason that made me buy this, but I don't know what it was. So that's what this is. So hopefully you'll be able to, what we'll do is we'll save the video in the group so you'll be able to come back to it. And also I'll load it onto YouTube as well, so you'll be able to load it. So anyway, the first die, and also even if you're not into dies, if you've got no interest whatsoever in dies, keep listening, because at the end I've got a little actually 2 little sneak peeks for you at the end. So don't miss those. If you're into your digits, stay tuned. If you like Winnie, stay tuned. Some Winnie coming up. Big day tomorrow again. Right, okay, let's get on with it. So the first one is this, which, oh, let me see. I need to just put it in front of my face and obliterate my face, which is fine. So this is Glorious Border. Now, you can't really see this particularly well. This is a border die. This is a 6-inch border die. It is stunning, this die. And this is the one, some of you will know that, I think it's probably 2 years ago now, we actually designed some border dies for LDRS. They were only available in the States at the time, and they were supposed to come here to the UK and everywhere else, but they were so popular they sold out really, really fast, so we've never had them. So anyway, this die is similar but not the same to some of the LDRS. It is stunning. I adore this die. I have wanted this die for so long. You are gonna love this. So this is, wow, look at it. So I just cut this earlier on some gold mirror card because I just feel like it is, I had to call it glorious because I just think it is glorious. It's absolutely stunning. This is perfect. I can't get my things straight. Hang on. Let me get a bit of card. I don't want to flash the other ones and ruin the surprise for you. I can't see the comments. Hang on. Let me see the comments. Oh my word. You're all flashing down the screen too. Oh my goodness. How many of you are there here? Wow. Okay, there you go. So this makes absolutely beautiful wedding stationery. You can imagine, can't you? Actually having that in wedding stationery. That looks huge as it is, but believe me, it's sized for a 6-inch card. Okay. Beautiful headers for the top of your card, but beautiful sideways as well for that way probably for pages. Okay, so think about doing this on the side of your projects. I personally, although it does cut out as a whole, it isn't an edged die. It does cut out as a complete piece, but I would actually double that up and have that as like a bit of a grateful thing going on. It's absolutely stunning. One of the things I did want to show you that I did make with it, when Lou and I did the one day special last month on Ho Chanda with the Funky Fantasy, we never even got to show you the samples from that. This is actually one of the samples that I made, and this was a project that I wanted to make for you. Actually, on air, it was one of my demos, and I was so. It was great that it sold out, but I was really gutted that I couldn't do this demo for you because this project made this binder especially for you. And the whole, sorry, I'm not doing very good with my demos on back to front. The whole idea of this was that it was a binder to put all your stamp soup kit in. So can you see how I've actually used this? So, oh, that's the back, you don't want to see the back. So, this here, you won't be able to see it very well. That's better. Can you see how thick this is? Basically, I cut this out of 3 or 4 pieces of card and just glued them all together to make it really, really thick and heavyweight. It's like chipboard, but it's still got the flexibility in it that you can actually use it as the catch. I've actually put magnets on this anyway, but can you see how stunning it is? It's just so decorative, but really, really beautiful. I just love it. It's one of my favorite. I think it might be my favorite die we've ever done. And then also on the inside here, I've done the same thing. Let me show you on that side. Oh, come on, Nikki, get your angles right. It's live TV, darling. It's live TV. Can you see here? Okay. So again, this is really, really thick. So it's still flexible, but you can hear it, I think, there. It's absolutely stunning. If there's one die that I would say you need to get, I would seriously get that. It's just very regal. It's like a princess crown. If you have recently got the Princess Winners, that is a must-have to go with your Princess Winners. The whole thing just really reminds me of that. And actually, you could probably trim this down, but if you think about it, never even thought about that before, but you could trim that and make a little princess crown. You could even wrap that round something and actually make it into a little princess crown. It would be so decorative, beautiful for home decor and that sort of thing. So that's the glorious border. So the second one, try not to go on. So look at this one, celebrate. Real statement sentiment here for you again in that really, really nice mirror. It just looks beautiful. I mean, that with the border for wedding stationery would just be, or for anything, would just be amazing. An anniversary, something like that, beautiful. That's a really big die, that one. But not so big that it won't fit on a card. So basically, you need to look at the sizes on the website. Actually, I do have them here, don't they? So this one is actually 2 1/4 by 10 1/2 centimeters, which is, I haven't got, where's my ruler? There's buried. Hang on, I'll try and tell you. I think it's about 4 inches, I would say. Yeah, the actual word itself is 4 1/4 inches wide, but you've got about an extra inch on that, which is the tail. So with these tails at the sides, that kind of makes it longer, so it's like a 5 inch. But you could easily have that overlapping on a small card, on like an A2 card or an A6 card. But really stunning, and I wanted to have really nice big sentiments. And again, this would look lovely down the edge of your card as well. So think about using it down the edge, or again on the headers here as well. So really nice. Then you probably saw a snippet of it there. You've got happy birthday as well. I love the fonts on these. Really, again, really decorative. Really nice size dies again. So nice big chunky dies. So on this one, let me just measure this one. So on this, you've got 2 separate dies here. So they're completely separate words. So you can just use happy, or you can use birthday on its own, or you can put happy birthday. So 3 uses for your die. I hate it when the sentiments are just all, and then you've got to snip into it. I don't mind snipping, but sometimes there's just no need to. So again, the birthday is kind of 4 inches. And then happy is sort of about 3 1/2. So together, they're a nice big chunky statement sentiment. So you could easily just put that on a card on its own and not need anything else at all. And again, they will work if you, I mean, I can so see those down the edges. And I love doing that. I love having things down the edges. So I think you're all loving it so far. Okay, that's good news. So that's 3 sets. Okay, so let's get to number 4, which is so pretty. So this is, what we call these, butterfly trio. So here, you've got to excuse me because I had to steal a butterfly. I lost one of mine. So you've got 3 butterfly guys here. Stunning again, really pretty. You're going to love this. So these ones, again, quite nice, decent size on these. Sorry, I'm just bending my wings. They've got flattened. Okay, so 3 butterflies, 3 ways, or as many as you can think of. Oh gosh, I can't see the screen when I do this. Right, okay, so there we go, that's better. So here, this is cut. I cut this out of glitter card earlier. Really, really nice. And again, a really decent size butterfly. So this one is 3 inches wide and about 2 1/2 deep. So really good size. But look how I've actually, and then this is your second one. So the second one's cut out. And then you've got one that's plain, that's not cut. So you can layer these, obviously. I mean, there's no great science to this. We all do this all the time. I'm not inventing the wheel here. But they're so pretty. And then look how they look when you actually start to layer them up and put them in different colours. These ones here at the bottom, can you see what I did here? So on this one, just to show you the dimension a bit. Oh, I'm making a real hash of me cameras. So here, what I've done is I actually used the solid one behind, and then what I did was I actually stenciled through this one with my distressing to kind of create the pattern. I just wanted to show you, you know, think of them as a little, that one's a really great little stencil. And then on this one, I actually used the stenciled one and just layered it up. And what I didn't do it on here, but I actually put all three together, and they look amazing when you actually layer all three together. So really, really nice. They're so pretty, but you know, like not overly done. Sometimes they can be so overdone that it kind of almost detracts. So, but just really lovely. I love them, and look how different they look when you actually have them in different colours. Really nice, that one. I do like that one. It's really good. Really good set of dies. So you've got 6.5 by about 8 centimeters. The medium ones, so about 3 by 3 for the largest one. The medium one is about 2.25 by 1.5, and then the small one is 2 by just over 1 inch. So I think we're all in inches here, aren't we? Let's I do centimeters, but so on to the next one. Are you liking them? Let me read some of your comments. Have you got any questions for me? I can't see any. Let me see. Yeah, great as edging on pockets and memory albums. Absolutely. Oh, it's all going too fast. I can't read them. Join them together to make a border. Yeah, absolutely. For the yeah, they would look. Yeah, that would look lovely. I presume that's on the butterflies. That's what I would do. Yeah, nice. Okay, next one. So this one is called Delicate Daisy. Okay. So this is lovely. This is so pretty. This dye, very delicate. It actually looks a lot more delicate than it does on the packaging. And the dye itself, when you actually cut this out, and again, this is a good size. So this one, again, is 3.5 high by about 2 and a bit wide, 2 and a bit inches wide. So let me show you this one. You're going to love this, because this one you can do a lot of things with. Bear with me. Oh, I've put them in the wrong order. That's really bad. I'm trying not to reveal too much. Let me just grab these. I've been die cut. This is the first time I've die cut these, apart from when we were testing for production. So you have to excuse me because I haven't popped some of the bits out on these. Now that makes me think, just to tell you something else. When I was die cutting these earlier today, and I actually do have the proof, I will prove it to you. I have to confess, right, I'm not a die cutting person. I love dies. I wish someone else would cut things for me. I detest die cutting. I detest standing there at a machine rolling the dies through. I really do hate it. It just bores me rigid. So if anyone ever wants to volunteer to come round to cut dies out for me, I would gladly pay someone to do that for me. I love the dies. I love what they are. I love the finished result. I just hate doing that. You know, I have the Gemini, so all I've got to do is press the button. I still hate it. Okay, life's too short for me. I need to do something else. So anything that makes my life faster when I'm die cutting, I am that person that everyone said, you know, when everyone says, don't put more than one die through at once in case they actually cross over. My whole mat is full. It's full. I don't care if those suckers cross over. I don't care. I just need to get the things cut as quickly as possible. So what I do all the time is I push my machine to the max. My plates are like this because I actually try and cut as many layers of card and paper as I can at the same time to save time, because it drives me nuts. Honestly, every single one of these dies today, I cut out 2 layers of card. And I'm talking about card, not paper. They literally just dropped out. And all the card that I cut out today was at least 200 I definitely had, I know on some of them I was using about 160 and I had 2 layers of that and it was no problem. I could easily have put another layer on, I think. So anyway, so this is Delicate Daisy. Look how pretty that is and how delicate. This is so fine. These little edges are so fine. And I really wanted to do this so that you could kind of get some dimension going and actually layer this up. And this is going to work. There's 4 sets of daisy dies that all coordinate in this release. And you're going to love these. Now, the really great thing about these is that you can really snip into these and make them lots of other things as well. So this is lovely. Look, you could trim that down. So if it's too deep for what you're doing, look, you can just trim that there and just layer it with lots of other things. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And, you know, great for the foliage. You could even cut the flowers off the top and still use this base bit at the bottom. The other thing that you can do with this, which also you can't always do with a lot of dies, look how it is when you actually suspend it from the top. It's stunning. It's like little hanging foliage. Like, they're almost like fuchsias. And it was designed like that. When I actually designed it, I wanted to have a die that looked as good upside down as it did the right way. So that's the Delicate Daisy. That is really lovely. You're going to really like that. I think you'll get a lot of use out of it. And if you wanted to, what you could do is actually trim these pieces off here. So you could trim them off, or I wonder if it works if you bend them. No, I wouldn't bend them down. But just you could trim them off, and look what happens when you trim them off. You get a completely different flower at the top. So, you know, you can do a lot of things with that. There's bits that haven't popped out here. That's because I've cut them out three sheets. So the 3rd sheet didn't quite pop out. Oh, it did. Look, it's just me. I haven't popped them out. Look. This was a thinner paper. So I'm not going to say that was putting them through at 250 or 300, three at a time. But they're really, really good releases. So that's Delicate Daisy. We then come on. Oh, and look at how different. Sorry. And look, this is proof, look. So I must admit, this isn't a heavy cab. This must be about maybe a 180. Look, both together. That's just comes straight out of the die, perfectly released. But what I was going to say was, to hold that up like that, look how different it looks if you do it in green. Come on, Nikki. Look how different it looks if you do it in green. So you get all your foliage thing going on. I just can't do it, can I? Get all your foliage going on. So that would make really great, be good for behind other flower dies and things that you might have as well. So really useful one. And also, never thought about it before, but the kind of hair, you know, it'd be quite good for like underwater scenes, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would. Hint, hint. So that's Delicate Daisy. Next up, what have we got? We have Delicate Daisy Corner. I'm not showing you that because it's boring. You can't really tell what it's like from the back, I think. So Delicate Daisy Corner. Again, this is a big die, this one. So this is a big corner. 3 1/4 inches, both sides. So with this one, when I kind of got this back for prototyping, I thought, ooh, I've designed that a bit big. But actually, when I really looked at it and started playing around with it, I was like, whoa, yeah, I love that it's that size. So look what you can do with this one. I want to do like a little bitty I'm going to do a little mini reveal. Oh, I am no good at this. Sorry. I'm making a right hash of this. So look, there's your corner. Right, never mind. There's your corner. So again, look at how delicate that is. So that's a nice big die. So 3 and a bit. Now, if I actually reveal it here, you'll be able to actually see that's actually, I don't think that is a 6-inch card. That's a 5.5 inch wide card, that one. So you can see, really nice. You don't need much else on that card. Again, that would be stunning for wedding stationery, wouldn't it? It would be absolutely beautiful if you did that. Again, if you did that in gold or silver or something like that. Now, the other thing that I just wanted to show you that I was trying to hide really badly was, look what happens when you actually start to snip into it. So what I did was I just literally cut somewhere through here, I think it was. I think I just cut from this corner and actually just trimmed. And these are proper trimmable. They're not, you don't end up with like weird bits, you know, like you do on some dies where they're not really meant to be trimmed, but you know, people say, oh yeah, you can do it. These you really can. I absolutely love this. This along the top of a card as a border would look amazing. And again, you know, layer this up. Do you know what? Looking at this, this reminds me of mistletoe. So going into Christmas, you'd be able to use this as mistletoe. And look at this up here. Where is it? There. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. And you can actually put that however you want. Upside down. Oh my goodness, what's going on? It's good. Do you know what? I've only got a little tiny screen here. I can only see a little tiny screen like that. That's the problem. I'm trying to fit things wrong in badly. I can't do it. My brain's not working. In my defense, I've been up since 4 a.m. so I think but anyway, look, so that's that bit there. So you can definitely snip into these. So and then also look at this one over here. So that's the other bit of it. So this was all, these 3 bits are all out of one die cut here, these 3 bits. So that's what it makes. And obviously you can snip it even more than that. So absolutely stunning. Now, one thing I have to say is, if I just hold that up there, if this is your 5.5 inch card, look what happens, oops, when you actually, because it's not symmetrical, but I designed it so that you can actually flip it to create full corners. And actually, if you overlap all of those, you could almost fill a whole card with that. And it's so, so pretty. If I just, position that there, so you almost get a square. Look how nice that is. That would be amazing as a stencil to actually ink through or to spritz through or anything like that. It's absolutely beautiful. You're going to love that one, I think. It's really, really pretty. All the daisy ones all work together, so they all combine. They were designed that way. So now on to my second. Oh, and I've got another version of that to show you. Let me just, I don't want to sneak. Look, so this was the other thing that I did coming up. Oh no, I'll show you the next one. Okay, so the next one is another favourite. I really have a thing for border dies. Okay, this is Delicate Daisy Border. And this is another stunner that I absolutely love. If you can't see these very well, go on the website. They are actually all there on the website. They're in the news section. And again, this is a 6 inch border. So, is it 6? Yeah, just under 6 inches. So you're going to get, and it's about an inch and really about an inch deep. So about an inch deep, 6 inches wide. So perfectly cards. Again, use it vertically as well as horizontally. Now, I'm going to show you the next set as well, because these kind of work together in tandem. The standalone, but you can work together in tandem. So the next set is a really adorable little daisy set, and this is called Daisy Cluster. And this looks like an incredibly simple daisy design, which it is. Simple is classic. I love this style of kind of really simplistic little daisies. It's very retro. It always reminds me, if you know Orla Kylie, I love Orla Kylie designs. I love all that retro thing going on. And this set reminds me of that. These are nice size flowers as well. You can layer these up if you want to. The centers all pop out on these, which is really cute. So if you cut them in a couple of different colors, you can mix and match the center pieces. and you've got a little leaf in there as well. So you've actually got 5 different size daisies. Really, really nice. So don't discount this. I know some of you may already have dies that are similar to this, but there's a reason why I did this. So when I designed these, this came first, the border die came first. And when I actually made it, when I was designing, I looked at it, and like I always do as a crafter, and I thought, what else would I want to do with that? And my answer was, right, okay, what I would do is I would start snipping into this. I'd want to make the flower. I'd want the flowers. So these daisies are the flowers that go with this. So these overlay onto here and also onto the other 2 dies. So all of these all work together, all 4 of the daisy dies. Obviously you can use them separately, you don't have to buy them all, but you're going to want, I think you might want to. Look what you can make with these. They're absolute, I love them. I need to show you the actual dimension on this if I can get it right. Can you see? So look, I've actually layered them up and got dimension. So this one here, I've actually put on 3D foam, but this one I've just glued flat, but it still gives a lot of dimension. And look, you can actually kind of create a different look behind it. But do you see what I mean? How these, all the daisies now layered, look, they just look fantastic. And it's so delicate. But again, if you multi-cut this and cut it in maybe 3 or 4 layers, and then glue them together, you'll make it like chipboard. It will easily have strength. That's the way to give it strength if you want it as a border along the top edge of a card, which is exactly what I would do, like I did on the binder thing before. So, oh gosh, I can't believe I've been talking for 40 minutes already. So, you know, absolutely stunning. I just cut this in like, it's like a matte pearly gold colour, but that with the white and then that little peach colour as well. And I just think it's the most beautiful. Absolutely, I adore this die. This and the Glorious border, for me, are just absolute must-haves. And I just love it. And then look what I did again. I kind of did a couple of different versions with the other one, with the, what's it called? Oh gosh, it's got a delicate daisy. Look, so those daisies, I wanted to show you. Look, those daisies mix and match with these. So start actually layering those daisies with these as well. So, you know, all I've done there is just put a little daisy in the middle. And this one, I've actually put 2 or 3 of the little tiny ones on. And because you can cut 2 layers, I can't guarantee it, because obviously if you're going to cut 300 gram, then, and it depends on your machine, but hand on heart, today, I actually cut double layers of everything. Look. Okay, so that was cut in half, and it just ran through my Gemini like butter. I could have put, I think, 2 of those in. I think if I'd have put paper shim in my machine, I think I could have actually got 2 of them. So that's, look, that's the corner. So even though these are really, really intricate dies, and normally you wouldn't be able to double cut them, because because of the quality of it, basically, they've just cut like butter. I'm really, really so pleased with them. I really am, and I know you will be as well. But I just want to show you that again. Look how pretty it is. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm actually a bit devastated. I put this onto black card. I'll have to cut it down. I'll have to cut it down and salvage it because it's too pretty to leave on there. I suppose we'll have them on her channel maybe. Okay, I can't waste those. But I just love them. And I just cut loads and loads and loads because you'll want loads and loads. Don't cut one. Just spend half an hour cutting as many as you can out. Right, and I just want to, so I need to just show you, oops, and just show you those daisies cut on their own as well. That's what the daisies are like when they're cut on their own. So these big ones, this big one is quite a decent size. That's about, let's see, that's a good 1.5 inches, about 1 3/4 inches, that one. And then you've got one that's 1 inch, one that's 3/4 of an inch, 1/2 inch, and then 1/4 inch. So really nice, sweet little sizes. So so that's the Daisy collection. I know you're going to love those. Now, this one, I don't want to show you this. I think it might sell out. I really do. I think it might sell out. Oh my goodness. So, I know this is Lou's favourite, I think, out of all of them. She's the only other person that's had these dies yet. So, just to show you, the last one. This is called Pretty Flower Pots. It is what it is. It's Pretty Flower Pots. This is another border. So yeah, we've gone a bit heavy on the borders here. Now this one is a bit shorter. This is 4 1/4 inches wide, and it's going to give you a 2 1/4 inch high border. Okay, so just to show you that one, you're gonna love this. This will be one of your favorite dies. Okay, this will become a favorite. This is gonna sell. I will eat my shorts if this doesn't sell out. I'm gonna have to reorder it because there's no way that I can let us not have this die anymore. So look what happens when you cut it out. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? I just love this. So for the base of your cards, for making little scenes, whatever you want to do with it, you're going to absolutely love it. Now that's just cut in a flat green, a really nice bright green. Look what happens when you actually just get a bit of distress ink on it. And can you see here, what I did here was, oops, where has it gone? Here, I actually trimmed the, get your finger in the right place, Nikki. I didn't say that. Oh, I'm not laughing. Okay, am I pointing at the right thing? Yeah. So here, I trimmed these from this bit here. So I trimmed this off, which then means that you can actually create longer borders, or you can kind of cut these down and trim them and make other things with them. Now, this is what's going to make you want this. Okay, so on top of that, I then cut these out in white. And again, I cut all these doubles. So again, look, this, I'm just going to peel this out. I know I can't see your comments, but the thing has suddenly gone like that. So I know you're all commenting and you all love this one. I can tell because you're all commenting on it. Look how cute that is in white. So that's just cut in white, okay? Just a border across the bottom of your card or behind something. Perfect for going behind Winnie, anything like that. You're gonna absolutely love it. But of course, you're gonna colour it in, aren't you? Yeah, of course you are. Absolutely you are. So, in white. So what I did was I just got my Copics on it. Oh my goodness. Oops. Look. And trust me when I say that I did that in literally 5 minutes. That's all it took. It was just a few brush strokes, quite honestly. It is amazing. It's just absolutely fabulous. Must have. It's to die for, isn't it? And then when I'd done that and finished swooning over it, not my colouring, but just swooning over it, I thought, ooh, I know what I would do. Because obviously you're going to layer these up and make longer bits and do what you want with it. But look what happens when you actually layer it over that distressed border that we did. So let me just, so if you just have that with the distressed one poking behind, look at that. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I feel like I'm being really over the top. But honestly, I feel over the top because I think it's absolutely stunning. And can you see how that's falling forward and just giving a bit of dimension? How 3D is that? And if you make sure, when you do this, if you make sure that the one in the background is darker, like this, the same color tones, but darker, all I did was I added vintage distress ink onto that. So it's the same color green here, but I just put a bit of vintage distress ink, and I wasn't careful, I just chucked it on. But just do that on the bottom. This is stunning. You know what's coming up? Father's Day, gardening. Just, you know, if you want any kind of gardening or flowers or anything like that, it's just absolutely gorgeous. You know, the whole gardening thing and all the succulents that are everywhere in home decor, in all of the shops, succulents, cactus, everything is everywhere like this. This so ties in with all of that. So if all you would need to do, can you imagine, right? This is what I imagine. Buying somebody a little tiny succulent that's cost you like £2 from a cheap shop, $2 from the $2 store if you're in the States, I don't know, maybe $3 if you're in Australia and Canada, you know, and kind of making a little matching card using these pots. How adorable would that be? Or do you know what would it be even nicer is to actually take that. Look how 3D it is, just like that. It's so 3D. What about if you actually wrapped that around? So you could actually glue two together and actually wrap it around the base of the pot. That would just look fantastic. It really would look amazing. I absolutely love this die. I love them all. They really are. And it's a fab collection. Anyway, I'm going to run out of time. I can only do an hour. I've got 10 minutes left. Sorry. Didn't mean to take 10 million minutes just to talk you through some dies. But anyway. Right. So I need to do a sneak peek. These are not on the website yet, but tomorrow we have some news. Okay. So tomorrow, all of you Digi-girls out there, and boys, we've got Digi-boys as well. Those of you that love all your Digis, those of you that love Winnie. I know last week we had the little mini Winnie, well, it wasn't really a mini release, was it? The princesses. So we had the princess release. Now, I know some of you really, in fact, a lot of you really love the pre-coloured images. And we didn't do the princesses in the pre-coloured images this time. And there's a reason for that, because I wanted to bring you something new and different. So basically, these are going to appear possibly tomorrow. Might be Monday. I might make you wait till Monday. No, I think these will appear tomorrow. So basically, this is a new product that we're going to be doing. So this is going to be in all of the stores across Europe, wherever all the Polkadoodles stockists are going to get this. So what we are doing are these little, we're calling this the cute craft pack, and we're going to start doing more of these. These are so adorably cute. Okay, so this is literally A6, A2. If you're in Europe and the US, you do, this is our A6, but to you it's called A2. This is an A2 size pack. Okay, so this is perfect for creating your cards with. And what this is basically little toppers that are already cut for you. You can just put these on a card. They are adorable. So what you're actually going to get in this pack is 24 sheets. So you are getting the pre-coloured versions of those digi images in this pack. So basically you're getting 3 of the characters. So 3 of her, sorry, 3 characters, 4 of each. Okay, so you're going to get 12 toppers in a pack. So you're going to get 3 of her. You're going to get, there's 2 different packs. And then what the other thing that you get in these is you get little mini backing papers to match. So this is just so the cutest thing ever. So you could literally take, let's just bear with me. Oh, let me grab a card quickly. I've got to be quick. Okay, so A2 card blank, yeah. So you could literally put that on a card and just decorate it, put a sentiment on, good to go. You can sell this. If you want to sell this at a craft fair, you can sell this, okay? You just need to add value. So it needs, you cannot sell this, but if you put this on a card, you add sentiments, you do something else with it, put it in an envelope, put an envelope with it, you can sell these. So you could be charging £3 or £4 for these. They're so professional. It's like a proper card. They're amazing. So let me just show you. So you're getting 3 of her. This is it, just this pack. Then you've got backing papers. I'll just do a sneak peek. You've got her in this one. Lovely papers. So really cute and colourful. And again, these are cut down. So all you've got to do, look, just that's your backing paper. And then what I would do personally is, because I think this is a bit boring, what I would do is die cut this. So just get one of your dies. And I was looking at this earlier as well. I need to just remind you of something. So get your die and die cut it. These all fit in the Polkadoodles dies, okay? And the other thing that I was looking at earlier was the Polkadoodles tag dies. This big tag fits nearly, I'm not saying it fits all of them, but it will certainly fit her, and it'll fit a lot of these little characters. So you could actually do tags with these as well. So don't miss those. They are absolutely adorable. So cute craft packs, and there's 2 sets. So you're going to get 3 characters, and then you're going to get 3 different backing papers, 24 sheets in total. So you get 4 sheets of each. So it's just a really nice little treat pack. They're really good for granddaughters and things to craft with as well. So my last thing, I've got 6 minutes. Wow. Where does the time go? So tomorrow, Friday. So you had Winnie last week. Do you want a little bit more of Winnie? Yay! Everybody loves Winnie. So tomorrow, I'm just going to do a sneak peek. I can't show you it, but I'm going to. Oh, can I show you it? Do you want me to show you it? Or shall I do a sneak peek tomorrow? Shall I do a proper thing tomorrow? Anyway, I'm going to do you a little sneak peek. I'll sneak peek in papers. Okay, we've got another Winnie release tomorrow, which is going to be digis again. So we've been ignoring the digi people. We've been doing stamps galore lately, and we've been ignoring all of you digi loves out there. So this is our little gift to you. So we've got some adorable digi papers. You can't see these. Maybe you can now. They're little mini Winnies. Okay. Can you tell what it is? Beautiful. But you know, I want to make this into a paper pack because it's so pretty. We've got little fishies. We've got stripes. Love these papers. They're so lovely. We've got a nice flowery one as well. Nice floral, summer florally thing that's kind of all faded out, which is really cool. And then we've got this one, which is really cool as well. I'm not going to show you Winnie. You've got to wait till tomorrow. But that's a massive, massive hint of what is coming tomorrow. So we're going to do a little launch party in the group here tomorrow. The design team, some of the girls have been creating lots of inspiration for you, lots of beautiful cards for you. So watch out for these tomorrow. I'll email out, if you're at work or whatever, don't worry. I'll email out. I'll give you, I did print them just to give you like a very quick sneak peek. Here's one. I'll sneak peek one. Am I mean? She's swimming up. That's enough. That's more than enough. Right. I have to go because my video is about to cut off. So thank you for joining me. Sorry it took a whole hour. I don't know where the time went. It's me going on about how amazing pots are and things. So thanks for joining me, and watch out. We'll do lots more of these. I'm going to actually read through all comments now, and if there's anything in there that needs answering, I'm going to answer it now for you, okay? So just watch out. I'll be doing an email tomorrow to let you know when this new release is in the shop, and all the dies are actually in the shop already for you to just go and get. They're all in the new section. So enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.